What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Angel Says Life, where I talk about a plethora of things. Mainly, I've been going hard with music, talking about music, different artists, doing musical reactions, video reactions, and lyrical breakdowns. But I'm also a channel that talks about mom shit, life stuff, women's health, mental health, and health and wellness in general, travel, concerts, festivals, you name it. If I am passionate about it, I talk about it on this channel. There is something for everyone, and I refuse to pick a niche because my life is the niche. Love it. Love it. Oh, yeah. I just got finished filming my reaction to Kendrick Lamar's Watch the Party Die. You know, in his hook, he's saying, I wonder what Lecrae would do. And for those of you that don't know, Lecrae is a rapper, but he also has a podcast and a YouTube channel, and sometimes I watch it. And he talks a lot about his change as a person and religion and, you know, how they relate and what that means for him in his healing process and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really I haven't really ever listened to his music. To be quite honest with you, I didn't even know he was a rapper until I started watching his podcast on YouTube. Lecrae ain't watch the party die. Ain't watch the party die. Kendrick Lamar response. The song cover had like some beat up, tattered black Air Force Ones. So Lecrae has not beat up and tattered, but some worn white Air Force Ones as his song cover. And I think that is, you know, that means something. So let's get into it. I'll see you on the other side.
I was wrestling should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas to pay the devil's wages. Whew. That probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bred for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in their head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense. They hearts grow colder, they love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all. My daddy ran with Compton Chris, my uncle's Pyru. Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax. It's killers sitting in their cell for taking somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance. But when I take a look in the mirror, the blood of Uriah's on my hands, cause I'm that killer who had Bathsheba in his quarters. I'm that who let Eve taste the fruit of death. I'm dead sinner, I deserve death, along with all these liars and hypocrites. Fake tough rappers who fabricate their predicaments. Fake deep guru pushing voodoo on the people, telling folks that my God ain't real. That's real evil. I wonder what Lecrae would do. Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug. All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like really? That's all you got for us? Yeah, the cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil, I'm aware of it. I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
A moment, y'all. Listen, I'm a crier. Don't hold it against me. That last line got me. It did. There's something so amazing about ending that song that way. You know, Christ ain't watched the party die. He died instead of it. Man, that, whew. Yes. Okay. That Okay, Lecrae, hello. You'll probably never in a million years see my video, but I would like to say thank you. I would like to say thank you for your service, sir. Okay? There's so many gems in his response. I thought Kendrick was jam-packed. This is... Oh! Okay. Let's get into it. Real quick, let's go. I want to just get into some comments because on this one, it's important to me to know how people felt about it. Yes, and Christ ain't watched the party die. He died instead of it. He's dropping them gems. Yes. And gave me goosebumps, guys. For real. This reminds me of when Cole dropped Let Nas Down and then Nas responded with the verse. I love seeing communication in rap. You know, I do too. As a hip hop fan, I love the rap conversation, right? We don't really see that anymore, but now it's coming back, and I love that. The world will call me weak, and the saints say I embarrass them. This is the best line ever. Everybody called Lecrae corny because of his faith, but those of the faith called him lukewarm because there are Pharisees that judge people based on their works. That was a brilliant bar to dismiss both of those people's opinion about him. That's a really awesome comment, because that line stood out to me too. Been a Cray fan since 2008, and he's always stayed consistent about being a believer. Playing this directly after Kendrick's song is perfection. Hip-hop is coming back. True essence of hip-hop is coming back. The real reason why we listen and love this art form is coming back. Listening to lyrics, studying what the artist is saying. I love this art form. I do too. I do too. Beautiful music and heartfelt words. Kendrick and his soldier going to war for their culture against the industry. I'll be on the side of that all day long. This is music and this is art. Amen to that. All right. What in the hell? So let's get into these lyrics. I mean, right off the bat, I'm not going to go over every single lyric. I'm just going to go into the ones that I feel really kind of stand out. Okay, I love that he put, man, I was wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here trying to prove they worth and they need attention, right? So he's saying, I just don't know if I want to jump on this moment. Like, is it really right? Like, just because he said, I wonder what Lecrae is going to say or what he would say. I guess Lecrae is just saying, like, do I really need to respond? Like Kendrick, was that a rhetorical question? Doesn't want to be clout chasing. And from what I understand about watching Lecrae for a while now, from his podcast and everything, he's not a clout chaser. Woo! But then he goes into the deep stuff. Because, okay, like I said, Lecrae talks very openly about the trials and tribulations of the things that he went through with vices, with being in the industry, with kind of living that life for a minute. He talks about it affecting his relationship, his marriage, and so on and so forth. He's very transparent. So he says, before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Please let that sink in. Lecrae is now saying, I was that victim. I partook in those party favors. The sins, the women, the money, the drugs, the drinking. But I used my trauma to fuel my need to do that. I used my trauma and my single mama, probably my trauma from having a single mama. I utilized that to continue this life of darkness. Because I was paying the devil's wages, bro. Ooh, let me know in the comments down below if this hits you as hard as it hits me. If there's something in there that you know about, that you feel it, you've lived it, that you know what it's like to touch darkness and to play in the devil's playground. They burn their conscience. Sometimes I ask myself, what is wrong with the world today? Do people not have a conscience anymore? Do people not hear that inner voice anymore of right and wrong? Then he says, I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Listen, my family has been touched by fentanyl, not directly. And I understand that, the kind of anger and rage that you feel for the people who are dealing and dabbling in these evil things out here in our society, and children are dying. Labels. Here he goes. And then he gets into the labels, y'all. Again, like I said on the Kendrick video, we know what time it is right now. Okay, this is September. We all know what's going on the TV and what's going on with the industry. Right now. Labels exploiting, rapping addicts. Damn. I'm sick of y'all. What should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard or Hampton. He's saying I shouldn't have to choose these things. I should be choosing whether or not I'm going to go to college at Howard or Hampton. But unfortunately, that is not everybody's life. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me to put you on, but I know that you're still with the scamming. Oh, shit. How many of us had to let people go? How many of y'all had to let people go because your growth process required you to? How many people did you have to cut off? Did you have to go no contact with? Do you have to love from afar? Because you were growing, you were changing, you were brightening your energy, you were lifting yourself up, you were facing your fear, you were facing your trauma and the darkness inside, and you were dealing with it, and you were going to therapy, and you were getting clean. But all of these people that you ran with at one point are not. I know that Lecrae, he put his all into this, and I feel it. I felt the emotion. That's why it brought me to tears. Because I understand the passion that he feels about talking about how spirituality, it could be spirituality or any religion, but in his case, it's Jesus Christ. How Christ can bring you to healing. How Christ can bring you to face oneself, but you're not doing it alone. And then you find that healing. And he says, well, all that I could offer them is Jesus' love. I know that sounds foolish to many, and they're going to say, really? That's all you got for us? And I understand what he means, because people just go, wait, what? Jesus is the answer, huh? Okay, I mean, yeah, for a lot of people, Jesus is the answer. For a lot of people, Christ energy is real. If you're still here and you are not subscribed to this channel and you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up and think about joining this crazy family where we talk about we talk about everything. Yeah. And to those of you who are already subscribed, thank you. You're holding your girl down. I am so humbled. So that's it. Until next time, please take care of each other and vote on November 5th and check your voter registration. All right. Peace.